Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this. It is 6:55 a.m. I am late. It is Thursday. It is the 7th of September. Yay! Well, semi-yay. I've been up since about 3, well, I've been awake since about 3 o'clock a.m. I woke up that late, well, early, because my back was just killing me from my head down to about my tailbone. It just was broken. Hurt so bad I had to get out of bed. I could not lay there anymore. The thing was, of course, I'd gone to bed at about 11 because I'd just been sitting in this chair all day and wasn't able to go anywhere. The air outside is still unhealthy. You're supposed to stay inside, so I haven't been able to go walking for 2 days. I was sitting in this chair and basically in a daze because of the heat. And literally a daze. Just sitting here, not awake, not asleep. Felt like a half hour passed. It was 4. I was aware of the time passing, but I was unable to do anything except just sit here. Thumbs up. So finally I managed to get up, staggered to bed. If I could move while I slept, it would be one thing, but it's not even opiates that are stopping me. I'm not on methadone now. I've stopped taking it. I'm off completely. But when I sleep at night, I don't move, and my brain doesn't tell my lungs to breathe, and so I stop breathing, so I have to wear my sleep mask. Why? Who knows? But because of that, you know, I'd been in here in that daze, and then I went to bed, and so I've been up since 3 because of pain. Thumbs up. Do I have enough money for pain control? Effective pain control? No. 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 I've got a little bit of pain control, and it is pain control for me. Without it, I'd be bedridden. I got enough that I can move. It hurts. My fingers hurt a lot more than I wish, but at least I got some movement. Then, of course, I've got to say for everybody, with my fibromyalgia and the back injuries and my scoliosis and all these horrible things I've got with my body, if it weren't for cannabis, I would be bedridden. And cannabis is legal in Washington State for recreational and medicinal use. I'm a medicinal user. If you see me on camera, it's because I've been using THC, cannabis, in some format. I have to smoke quite a bit before I can move. So, yeah, I wish my tolerance was low. I don't get high. I get pain control. That's all I feel from it. Thumbs up. But hey, I'd rather have pain control than not, so thumbs up there. But yeah, as stated, I haven't been able to go for walks because yesterday and today, the air quality has been unhealthy. And I've got my fan that's been in the window over there. It's still blowing again, so I've got negative pressure in this room. It's the air. It's hard to shut the door there. You can't slam it. You have to actively push to get it shut because the air going whoosh into the room from the rest of the house. So that's good. It's going whoosh and then fish out the fan there. Unfortunately, of course, it's not perfect negative pressure. I've got the corners around the box fan that I've got stuffed animals to try and help block, and up above, because there's this much space above the box fan, I've got a lid with some cloth and then stuffed animals around that. So no worries. I mean, I've got negative pressure, which is good, and it is. I want to keep the particulates outside and not inside as much as possible. I mean, there's smoke particulates inside, but hopefully by the time it gets to this room from the rest of the house, most of the particulates are not in the air. And I've got adult onset asthma. I've had that since I became an adult, but I haven't treated it for 12 years. I don't even have an emergency inhaler anymore. It's been that long? No, about 10? Maybe about 10 years. So I guess I'm good. But I'm being very careful out there because I need to breathe. I also, of course, have the 1% chance still of dying horribly at some point in my life of tuberculosis. Yay! When I went to a behavioral training thing to get over my alcoholism, in Spokane, Washington. I stayed there for 2 months. Unfortunately, while I was there, somebody was TB positive and they spread TB. I don't know how many people got it, but I did. Now, being TB positive, of course, doesn't mean you're going to die of tuberculosis. You may have the disease, doesn't necessarily mean it's going to incubate and get you. But you got to get treated for it, or, you know, you don't want to have like a 30 or 40% chance of dying of tuberculosis, do you? There are 2 types of treatments that you have to take, one after the other. You take a bunch of pills, and that clears you out to a large degree. And then you've only got like a 10 to 5% chance of dying of tuberculosis at some point in your life. So you take the second series. I've done that. So I've only got like a 1% chance of the tuberculosis making it through the drugs and killing me through tuberculosis at some point in my life. So I'm not thrilled, you know, if anyone ever says, oh, we need to give you the PPD, which is, you know, the tuberculosis test. It's like, no, I'm TB positive. Don't bother. You know, it's not good for me to do that anymore. You're going to get a positive reaction. So thumbs up on that. Yeah, so it's fun with the air quality horrible. I don't know where the fires are right now. I just know that more of Washington State is burning down. Thumbs up on that, while the southeastern part of the United States is getting all the water. We could really use that water up here, I'll tell you. I don't think we could use a cyclone. I think is it a cyclone on the Pacific? And it's a hurricane on the Atlantic? The names depend on which ocean it is. So you don't have a hurricane on the Pacific. That must be a cyclone. No, cyclones are like, I don't know the terminology. I just know that it's different depending on what ocean you're on. Like, that makes the difference. But at least that gives you a geographical lead on where stuff is. I have been watching this morning Jacksepticeye play the game Valley. Now, I had picked up the game Valley about, well, I think it was a little over a year ago. I have it up on my Steam thing. Let me call it my Steam page. Valley. Purchased, 12/5 on the 5th of December 2016, apparently. So thumbs up on that. But I was watching Jacksepticeye play it this morning. Now, before I had watched Markiplier play it, and that's why I bought it. Never played it. So now I'm watching Jacksepticeye play it, and it's like he's kind of irritating me on this one, because there's all sorts of story stuff and stuff that you should be paying attention to, and he's just like, shut up, I don't care, I just want to run and jump. It's like, oh come on, the story's important too. Oh, I'm spitting again. God, so about these bloody dentures. If you put pebbles in your mouth, or candy, or anything, you know, you put something in your mouth, you start to salivate around it. I don't know how to train my inside of my mouth to stop treating my dentures like I've got pebbles in my mouth. Periodically it's just I start salivating like crazy around these things because my mouth goes, oh, food, and it's like, you're not helping. You're not gonna dissolve this stuff. I'm not trying to eat these. These are, but right now I'm just spraying saliva everywhere because my mouth is trying to break down my dentures. Ain't gonna happen. Yeah, digestion starts in your mouth. That's why if you eat like a saltine cracker, it tastes sweet the more you chew it. Your digestive enzymes in your mouth are breaking the starches down into sugars. And so it tastes sweet as more you chew it. You're starting the digestion there. But these are plastic. They're not gonna break down underneath that. Arrgh. But then if you had rocks in your mouth, it would still do the same thing, and that you're not gonna eat rocks either, hopefully. That is a real trick, by the by. That is what samurai used to do, which samurai is a big, huge range of activities. I was watching a cracked video on helmet history and what samurai were. Samurais existed for like 1,000-year period, and only for one short period of time were they direct warriors. The rest of the time, a samurai has just been basically, a bodyguard, but also any governmental activist, basically. You could be a samurai and all you did was sit behind a desk and run an office. It's more than a warrior. A samurai is just someone who worked for someone else and you did stuff. And so the huge range of what a samurai is gigantic, not just warrior types. But it was a samurai trick. You put pebbles in your mouth so you don't have to drink. Defeat your thirst because you put the pebbles in your mouth, you salivate around the pebbles, you swallow your saliva, you fool your body into thinking you're drinking. So it's a trick that's been around. It's just irritating when I'm spitting all over people and things. Ow. Ah. Sorry about that. Ah. All my life I've had I mean, everybody gets these things, I'm quite sure, but I've had like tendons that, you got tendons and ligaments and around all of your muscles. And you got tendons and ligaments that hold your eyes in place. But something about the muscles or the tendons in this eye, throughout my life, they've twinged and stretched, and really it's felt like a rubber band going ding, ding, ding inside there, and it was just doing that now. Periodically it'll feel like it goes bing, ging, snap, and that's fun, because then I get that ging, ging, oh, and that's always fun. Worst one was actually when I was in the Air Force. That almost knocked me to the ground when I was with a bunch of people and us. We were just talking and drinking beer, and then suddenly ging, ging, bam, and I was like, oh God. So it hasn't been that bad for a while, but I don't know what the hell it is. Thumbs up. 11 minutes and 36 seconds. Is there anything that really is happening in my life? Oh yeah, actually there is something. I think he's in one of these, I think, I don't know where Bobo is. Bobo Jr., I wasn't sure. I think he might actually have ringworm, but I'm not sure. I'm honestly not sure, because I was reading up on ringworm, and one of the things to watch for, because it doesn't seem to have any of the other things. I mean, he's not excessively scratching, he's not doing any of this other stuff, but one of the things I said is you can have sores with pus on his belly, not around his nipples. Male hamsters have nipples too, just not as protuberant, but he has these wider areas like this that are red. A couple of them down his belly. They look like they're sore. I don't know, because they're red. If that's true, if it is, then it might be ringworm. Oh, which means I got to be careful, because ringworm can spread easily to people. People can get it from hamsters, hamsters can get it from people, so if he does have it, I got to be super careful. I've got to get gloves now for him, and I don't know how to treat it. With his advanced age, they have a medicine that is really good for the stuff, but it's got side effects, bad ones, and at his age, it'd probably kill him. So I don't really know what to use aside from, like, say, if I use athlete's foot fungus treatment, that has like one of the ingredients that you're supposed to use for ringworm. But hamsters, like any animal, he's gonna lick it off as soon as I rub it onto his body. Is that gonna hurt him? Is like athlete's foot fungus treatment toxic? Especially to like hamsters? I don't know how to treat him, and I don't want to kill him by treating him, but I don't want him to suffer. Ah, I feel so bad for him. On the other hand, as stated, he doesn't seem to... I look down there, but that's Bad Ears McGee right next to me. In fact, I'm going to bring him out. And he does not appear to be suffering in any way, shape, or form. He's acting just like a regular hamster. He's running in his cage. He's not scratching or itching excessively. So I don't know, but this is Bad Ears McGee. He's right next to me. Hey, Bad Ears. I only call him Bad Ears because he actually does the opposite of what Bad Ears would be. He keeps them crinkled up next to his head all the time. Now, with hamsters, they say when they keep their ears like that, it's stress, but he sleeps like this. And he just wakes up, and as he wakes up, his ears puff out. So I don't know if he's stressed. He's Bad Ears. There we go, little Bad Ears. Of course, his name is really Patches Jr., named after his mother. She was 1.5 pounds of hamster. She was great. She was savage. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments on my channel, and I'm going to thank 20 to 25 people for having left me comments. If you'd like a shout-out, to ask for one, and if I catch it, I'll give it to you. Now, if I mispronounce your name, no disrespect is intended. I'm terrible at pronouncing names, better than I thought I was, but And I'm not reading the comments now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Now, whether it's a good comment, whether you say you're a wonderful person, a bad comment, you should burn in hell, you old fool, or a neutral comment, you are a human being. These are all equal in my eyes at this moment, and I am thanking you for having left me a comment, so thank you very much. So first off, we have Abigail Alvarez, thank you very much. Mr. Blue Lights, ooh, thank you very much. Dorito Super, huh, son of a gun, thank you. Jason Kelly, thank you very, very much. Mustard Hornets, the best kind of hornet, I guess. Thank you. Mateus Bulger, thank you very, very much. Moist Helicopter 32928, thank you very much. Slipknot Forever, thank you. Lataro Ferrer, I think it is, thank you very, very much. Nasty 2K, thank you. Replay Sober, thank you, or Sobre. Julio Garcia, thank you very, very much. Bananeza Fish, I think. Thank you very, very much. Strifer, thank you. Greatly appreciated. Miguel Fernandez Milan, thank you. Greatly appreciated. And Matt Plays, thank you. Needless Noise, thank you very, very much. Philip J. Fry. And the Horror Files, thank you very, very much. IronMex37, thank you. Wolfgang, thank you very, very much. Kevin Gonzalez, thank you. Trippy Jesus, spelled Triipy. And last but not least, Sarah CX. Thank you so very, very much. All of you for having left me a comment. Greatly appreciated getting out of my head, into the world, and with my depression and bipolar disorder, I need that. So thank you very, very much. I was going to talk like, I need that. Thank you, that doesn't look like that. I'm not a cat either. You know, because cats go when they're sitting there. Now let's see, I'd like to say my greetings, where I like to greet people in their home language in the morning times. If you'd like to hear a greeting in your home language, if you could drop it in the comments, and I will do my best to add it in there. All I ask is that you make sure I don't already say it. Bon dia, dia guid, guten tag, ahanyo buenos dias, buona dimanata, ohio, labrid, labas ritas, kamusta, bongiorno, terahomikos, yoragel, borabaivi, barilus, nihao, kalimera, bonjour, boker tov, jean dobre, or less formally, chest, labdien, dobre utra, seba care, dobre rano, barida, privyet, gunaiden, selamat pagi, and of course go forth and have the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. It doesn't have to be an alcoholic beverage, it doesn't have to be crack cocaine, it doesn't have to be a prostitute spreading her thighs for you. No, the crack. Good food, good drink, with good friends. Used to be an American phrase that traveled over to Ireland back in the 1800s. The past couple decades has been moving back primarily in the Northwest, but spreading out through there. So hey, have the crack. Thumbs up. Ooh, 18 minutes and change. If you can check my links down below, that would be awesome. I got like Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, Google+, my blog. I'm currently writing some fiction there. That'd be awesome if you could check it out. If you could donate to my GoFundMe, that would be awesome. Or my Patreon.com, if you could become one of my wonderful Patreon.com patrons. Or donate to my PayPal. That would be awesome. My PayPal email should be down below. If not, just ask, I can give it to you. But if you cannot donate, or you do not donate, I take all good wishes, deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest, so thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, that would be awesome. I do appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. And if you could subscribe to the channel, that'd be cool, but I'd understand if you don't want to. My personality has rubbed people wrong my entire life. If you don't like my videos, I understand. If you don't want to subscribe to the channel, I understand. But if you are down with it, then thumbs up, and I will do my darndest to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. And for me, that's about 20 years. I'm 54. I'm going to be 55 this October. That's only 20 years left in my lifespan. So, hey, don't worry. The end of time is coming up pretty quick, ain't it? For me, anyway. Well, in 19 minutes and 17 seconds, I'm not just going to say, oh, that's just padding to cut this one off by 30 seconds. So I'm just going to pad this one out till 20 minutes. I've been doing pretty good at keeping it in 20 minutes, but I got a ration video coming up on this channel. I got a game video coming up on this channel. I got, hopefully, I'll be able to get a game video done for my game channel. I haven't been able to for like 5 days now. It's been so freaking hot here. I keep falling asleep. But you take care, Have a great day today, and please leave me comments. I feel so lonely and isolated. Nobody sent me letters for months. People just say like, hey, react to X, Y, Y. Talk to me, please. Have a great day. I'll see you on the flip side.